I think it's worth mentioning that we knew each other before founding GTC. So we worked together at a company called Tintec. Giovanni was the head of products, I was the head of care relations and sales. So we had the possibility to experience what it feels like to work with each other. And probably that felt back in the days like a yin-yang, the way you describe it. I don't know how you see it, Giovanni?
I mean, I did my thing. I went to London to work for Open Market. You continued at Tintec, but then started this one-man show,
the GTC.
Which at that time was called Grarcia Telco Consult.
Yeah.
Still GTC,
Still
but
GTC,
not
yeah.
Global Telco Consult. And already then I remember that you called me, can we meet in Belgium to basically run through some ideas.
Yes.
And I took the Eurostar, went to Belgium, we met, and it sounded all great. Also there he said, maybe we should do it together. But I had just moved my whole family to London, and I was really enjoying working for Open Market. And so I said, sorry, but I'll keep on coaching you when there's a need. And after a couple of years, though, in London, I did my personal Brexit. My family wanted to go home to Germany, and that was the time I reached out to Jose again. Are you still interested in working together? And I think you were.
Yeah. By the way, he keeps on coaching me. You know, that hasn't changed.
We coach each other.
And for me, there was only one option. It needed to be Giovanni or Giovanni. You know, I think it's a very critical decision for the development of a project or a company. The first co-owner you bring into the company. And my feeling told me it has to be Giovanni due to different reasons. And there was one key moment. There was a dinner I had at his house in London, Twickenham, together with his wife. And obviously he needed his wife to agree to the jump from the employment, the very good employment he had at the open market in London, to an adventure that is obviously of higher risk. And she was very cool. She surprised me, I have to say, you know, because she looked at him and said, yeah, Giovanni, what are you waiting for? You know, that was very brave, and that was really the trigger. This is at least how I felt it. You know, he was also waiting for her reaction. And for me, it was a very, very nice moment, very special.
Yeah, so everything was put on green. I moved to Germany, and then we founded GTC, now with Global Telco Consult instead of Grarcia Telco Consult. But I never imagined that we as two-people company would become over 20-people company in the course of a couple of years, as it has happened. So I'm super fortunate, and it's fun every day. And what I like most is really that because we have so many diverse customers across the whole ecosystem, from enterprises, service providers, and mobile network operators, that we really get into the different roles every day and get so many different perspectives, which I think is also the main value add of GTC, because we see more than anyone else does in the industry.
Yeah, I appreciate very much the difference in general. I am a big fan of differentiation. And I think that is something we offer to the industry, to the ecosystem. We are different. We are filling a niche in the industry. And that gives me satisfaction, I have to say. And I think also to the employees, obviously also to our partners, the fact that we are offering a service that nobody else is offering. And this is the feedback we get, no matter if we speak to large enterprises in the US or to mobile operators in Indonesia. So that's where we're
and coming back to the yin and yang, I think it's really very complementary. You have all the ideas, the visions, you think, not big, huge. And I'm more worried about, let's make it such that we can actually execute. And I think that tension has really worked out very, very well.
I drink coffee, he doesn't.
Strange Italian, I know. So the future, well, I think we started the future the day we founded the company, because initially we had like one service, which is consultancy, strategic consultancy. And very soon after, we saw that the customers need more, not just strategic consultancy, but hands-on support. So we created managed services. After that, we created network penetration test services for the operators. So we keep on expanding our consulting portfolio, our offering to our clients. And that's also, I think, what we continue doing. And the latest thing is quite exciting as well.
Yes. I mean, we have widened our portfolio, not only on consulting, because we offer also managed service. I think we are managing today 6 different platforms for different customers. So this is where we have a particular expertise. We're managing firewalls, all that being technology agnostic and neutral. So that's what we offer today, and it developed really being pushed by the customers. You know, we start with one service, the customer is happy, you know, they ask for the next service. And sometimes it's a natural evolution. You help them with the strategy, you help them with the product launch, you know, the productization, go to market, and then once go to market, then let's gain some traction, financially. So this is also where we can contribute, and this is, I guess, the explanation why we cover so many services.
And I think the foundation of all of that is really the trust that we gained from the ecosystem, which has to do with our independence. So we're not competing with any of our clients. We're really selling our knowledge, our network, and that is valued by our clients. And that's also the foundation for future services like recruiting services that we are very happy to launch very soon.
Yeah, so we have bought a little recruitment company we have been working with over the last 5 years. So thanks to this recruitment agency, we found 6 experts that are today still in the company. And we have been so happy with the service. It has been so effective in different aspects that we thought, I mean, to have them in the house would be of great value. Not only for recruiting the talents that we are looking for, also to cover a demand that was expressed by our customers all times. They were always asking for support when it comes to hiring specialists, and we didn't have the systematic approach to cover the demand. Obviously, we have a wide network, but something fundamentally was missing.
I just got a WhatsApp. I need an account manager in LATAM for remote work. Do you know anyone? So there's a need.
Yeah. So probably we know anyone, but the customer wants to have probably 4 different candidates that fulfill the criteria, and he wants to select the best, and that's now a new area we're jumping into. We have announced it yesterday. We actually here in Sevilla, where we have our customer event with 27 companies participating, including a Vodafone, a Telstra, a Biobab, and Dent, and the news have been very well received, and we are super excited. It won't be the last acquisition, I can tell you. We're working on the next one, and more news to come.
So the future is literally like the sun
Like
here,
the sun here.
very bright.
Yeah, very bright. By the way, Giovanni and me, I told it also yesterday evening, we have something in common, you know, considering all differences between us. We are both children of immigrants, and we grew up in Germany. Yeah, so there is some cultural experience that we are sharing. I don't know if that helps. For sure, it doesn't harm.
So are you more the Spaniard or more the German guy?
Well, when I worked for Verizon in Spain, the colleagues told me that when it comes to the private interaction, I'm very, very Spanish. This is how they expressed it. When it comes to work, I'm very German. That was a surprise to me, I have to say, because I didn't feel it like that. Yeah, whatever. You know, I'm not the one to judge here. Obviously, at the end, we are a mix of cultures. I studied in Germany. I started working in Germany, but for a very American company at the same time. So at the end, what are you? You're a mix of cultures.
Yeah. In Germany, I'm the Italian. In Italy, I'm the German. So I'm European.
So
Basically, the event is the life and blood of Jose. he is so into every detail of making sure that the customers have a good time. Intrinsically, it's nothing because he has to. He literally wants it to be perfect, and he's really good at that.
Well, I think it's a cultural element. I mean, hospitality is in my blood. I mean, but it does make a difference if it's a customer or a friend or a family member, I think. And yes, I like taking care of details. I'm demanding when it comes to the quality of service, no matter what type of service. And I think that probably contributes to have an event as the one that we are experiencing now. Now it's the 4th time we organize an event.
And I think the customers really appreciate it. They feel that it's a different event than all the other industry events. And we have one client who actually told us, I need to give you a consulting gig, not so much because I need it, I also need it, but I want to get invited to the next one as well.
Yeah. So good luck to the customer. You know, there is a
and he's here, so
very
it works.
simple formula behind being invited, you know, that is related to generate some revenues for GTC. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a bit of humor related to that. We are obviously very happy to have the people here that travel from also far away places, from Latin America, from the Middle East, and we appreciate very much their attendance, and we enjoy together with them, I also have to say.